Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana is tamu sana. Earlier today, President Uhuru Kenyatta met a group of leaders from Northeastern at State House, Nairobi. And among that delegation was some William Ruto's allies, Rehema Jaldesa, Isiolo women representative, and also Mandera's senator, who is also a very known William Ruto ally. And that is just an indication that William Ruto has suffered another blow in northern Kenya. He has lost some trusted lieutenants. Yes. And maybe because of that, or maybe as a result of that, Ahmednasir Abdullahi, a very known William Ruto ally and a defender, taking to his Twitter handle, tweeted something that a majority of Kenyans sees and views as Ahmednasir's admission that northern Kenya will actually support or vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. So let's have a look at that tweet. Ahmednasir Abdullahi, Senior Counsel. During transitions, northern Kenya votes with the outgoing regime. Then it gets its bearing in the next election cycle. So when you see political Dalits seeking guidance of outgoing president, no, our history is written topsy-turvy. That's Ahmednasir Abdullahi's tweet. And from that tweet, it's very clear that this senior counsel is just admitting that Raila Amolo Odinga will win the northern Kenya votes. That comes out very clearly from this tweet. So what does that mean, or rather portend, for William Ruto's chances of clinching the presidency this year? That's our analysis and discussion right now. If in case you've just bumped here, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. What does that mean or portend for William Ruto's political ambition this year? In 2017, Jubilee Party won a northern Kenya vote. In fact, a majority of leaders from northern Kenya voted for Jubilee and actually were elected through Jubilee. In fact, Mandera was almost 100% Jubilee. So it's clear that now William Ruto has lost that vote. So William Ruto has not been able to maintain the vote that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta got in 2017. That's a blow to William Ruto. And then again, if you look at the mountain, it's very clear that the president is going to do all it takes to make sure Raila Odinga wins the mountain vote. And that only is just another indication that most definitely William Ruto is also losing the mountain vote. So what does that leave with William Ruto with? It just leaves William Ruto with only his Kalenjin Rift Valley. Because now, in 2017, areas that voted overwhelmingly for Jubilee was Mount Kenya, Kalenjin Rift Valley, and Northeastern. All the other regions largely rejected Jubilee. Raila won in Nyanza, Raila won in Western, Raila won at the coast, and Raila won in Nairobi. Yes. And I think Raila also won in Eastern. But Uhuru Kenyatta got some good votes in Upper Eastern. Yes. So it simply means that now William Ruto has only been left with this Kalenjin ethnic, with this Kalenjin Rift Valley. That's the only sure vote basket that William Ruto is guaranteed in this year's election. And that only means William Ruto's ambition, or rather William Ruto's interest to be elected as the president this year is just but a pipe dream. William Ruto most definitely will not realize that. And it seems to appear that history is just repeating itself. What we have witnessed as a country in those previous elections is just repeating itself. In the previous elections, a candidate contesting for the presidency for the very first time, that candidate tends to get votes only from his ethnic community. We saw that with Raila Odinga. We saw that with Kalonzo Musyoka. We saw that with Musalia Mudavadi. And with Mudavadi was not even lucky to get votes from his community per se. So unless that candidate is supported by the government, that candidate tends to get votes from his ethnic community. And William Ruto is not going to be an exception. This year's, in 2022 elections, I'm seeing a situation where William Ruto will only manage to get votes from his Kalenjin ethnic community and not the entire Kalenjin nation. I'm ruling out a possibility of the Pokots and the Tugens voting per se for William Ruto because there are some local politics and issues to be sorted there. So I'm seeing William Ruto largely succeeding in getting votes from his Kalenjin ethnic community. And that's all. There is no any other place or region I'm seeing William Ruto getting votes. And that is the actual reality on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Because now, it's very clear that Raila will win in Nyanza, he will win in Western, he will win at the coast, and Raila will take Nairobi. And now it's also clear that Raila is also winning Northern Kenya. Yes. And then Eastern, that one, Raila will win courtesy to Kalonzo Musyoka, assuming now Kalonzo joins hands with Raila Amolo Odinga. So that means also Eastern is now locked. Upper Eastern now, again because of Uhuru Kenyatta's influence, Raila again might take that. So that leaves William Ruto with only Kalenjin votes. Yes. What does that mean? That is a landslide win for Raila Amolo Odinga. And that's what largely I've been talking about in this YouTube channel. And looking at William Ruto campaign, you can also see some signs of panic in William Ruto's camp. Already they are panicking. We are seeing some elements of hooliganism in William Ruto's campaign strategies. Because just a few days ago, we saw somebody who was identified to be a very close William Ruto ally assaulting a woman in Kisii. And that assault was being seen as a targeted move by William Ruto and his team to intimidate those with divergent opinions to those of William Ruto. And that was seen clearly in Kisii. So I'm seeing a situation where as we head towards 2022 election, or rather August, William Ruto is going to unleash some unorthodox methods to actually maybe endear himself to voters. And some such kind of unorthodox methods, we saw it about 2 days ago in Kisii. He is going to try to intimidate Kenyans, maybe to forcefully vote for him. And that is something that should not be encouraged. Kenyan security law enforcers should actually make sure they deal with that in good time. And then now looking at Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Masika Wetangula, what does that leave these two politicians? In my considered opinion again, Mudavadi and Wetangula, the moment they joined hands with William Ruto, I strongly believe that's the day Wetangula and Mudavadi dug their political graves. And I tend to believe they dug that political grave permanently. Because now Western largely is pro-Azimio, pro-Raila Amolo Odinga. Mudavadi is actually going against the grain. And actually is also going against the grain again by accepting to support William Ruto and is getting nothing out of that kind of a negotiation or rather that kind of a power structure. So it's just another indication that Mudavadi and Wetangula are just digging themselves very deep politically. They are actually digging their political graves deep and deeper. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, if in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to those watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, also subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.